Welcome to Annettes VanTease, where this week we take a 90-minute road trip from Lassen to Shasta and see 10 different amazing sights. Good morning. We are starting this road trip from Lassen to Mount Shasta. It was bone dry last night. I don't know where the water came from. I woke up at 4 a.m. thinking that I had a leak, and somehow, somewhere, the water came out of nowhere. First stop is gas, and then after that we're going to a subway cave. So let's go. Welcome to Subway Cave, an easy 1/3 mile walk. It'll lead you through the underground world of a lava tube. It begins and ends at a parking area. Take a good light or two, pack a jacket, and follow the interpretive signs for a self-guiding tour. And that is what we are about to go through. There's a family. You see the little flashlight? It is pitch black in here. People over here. Lava began spewing from deep cracks in the earth some 30,000 years ago. Rivers of molten red-hot rock crawled northward 16 miles, covering the floor of Hat Creek Valley. While the top crust cooled and hardened, rivers of red-hot lava, insulated by the newly formed rock above, continued to flow. Eventually, the lava drained away, leaving tube-like caves. Subway Cave is the largest accessible tube in the flow. Pretty cool. Here's another little section. So cool. Okay, now to Burney Falls. There's a grocery outlet that I pulled up in because I want to get something to float around in on the lake, like a floating device thing. But there's a craft fair here. They even have little ponies. So I guess they celebrated the 4th of July. That is a humongous flag. Humongous. Pacific Crest Trail. I'm never doing that, but I'm standing on the Pacific Crest Trail. About the halfway point between Mexico and Canada, actually.
People can go.
Lunch in the parking lot. So that was a cool waterfall. The lower portion was closed for restoration. So now we are going to McCloud Falls. There are 3, so we'll see how many of those waterfalls we could find. It is blazing hot. Let's do it. Waterfalls. Pretty cool.
This heat's taking my breath away. So I'm gonna do Lower Falls and then we're getting out of here. Even the van is overheating. I'm gonna have to cool off. It's totally happening. It's totally happening. They put up big boulders in front of every single spot that was on Overlander. So this is the only spot I saw, and look at my view. Okay, so about 1.5 miles there and back, I think, based on the guy in the parking lot. Trying to do these waterfall hikes in the morning so that I don't overheat and the van doesn't overheat before I can get to Reading and have the van looked at. So let's get to Faery Falls. So is this an old gold panning contraption out here? Something for miners, maybe? Possibly. Or at least it's shaded. We'll see about the other two. Woohoo! I'm thinking of you, Bree. Woohoo! And then it goes straight down. Ew, and there are mosquitoes everywhere. So let's get to the next waterfall. I have 2 more on the list. This is a cool little side spot. It is quite fairy tale-ish. See what's down this trail. And then there's a little bridge thing up above that I just noticed. We'll go up there next. Is that a well? Is that a natural well? Wow. Oh, it's bubbling. I think that's a natural well. I didn't know what this was, so I looked it up. 130-year-old abandoned mineral spring. Oh, here's another one. That's not natural. Well, that's not natural either, but I think the water may be natural. Oh, that is a spring water. Look at that. This was actually springs found by John Ney in 1887, and a few years later he actually built a 50-person hotel that finally exploded at the beginning of World War II. Okay, let's walk up the pathway. So the water is coming from here, it's going under, and then coming out right there out of that pipe. But there are mosquitoes, so we're gonna get going. It's very fairy tale-esque. Okay, so we have 2 more waterfalls to hit. Let's get all these mosquitoes. It is freaking hot already. I'm already sweating. It's gonna be very exposed. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna put some sunblock on, grab a lot of water, some Gatorade, and some snacks. And let's get to these last 2 waterfalls. The maps take you down here, but you are not allowed to park down here. This is Shasta Retreat. So it says no Mossbrae Falls parking. So you have to park on the road. And it says it's like a 2-point-something-mile walk, and it's going to be exposed. It'll be hot. So don't even try it. Okay, we're gonna experience this one together because I walked 1 mile down this railroad track, and then you come to this bridge. Let's go down to the waterfall. This is Mossbrae Falls. Let's go see it. I'm going to show you the trail. So we're entering it now. Oh look, there's some people down there. Wow, it looks like Hawaii. And just like that, another adventure in the books. Just in case there's a lake along the way, I left that aired up. I'm gonna leave it aired up just in case, because it's a freaking scorcher today.
And here we are.
Thank you so much for watching, and check back next week for my next adventure.